All right, what's on the bench looks pretty strange. We've got a power supply and a control board, and then this big thing here with massive heat sink. Maybe we can put that on a processor and cool it down, or a graphics chip or whatever. No, it's a light. This is a LED light. And so why does it look like this? It's all in pieces. So I have a friend who's got a company, and the company makes specialty lighting. It's multispectral specialty lighting. And so they have a product that they sell, and instead of reinventing the wheel and putting it in a nice case and everything, and they said, oh, well, here's a nice case, let's just use that one. So a lot of times it's cheaper to reuse other people's stuff. So what they do is they buy this as a whole unit. I'll show a picture here. It's a video light, okay? It's just a constant light for video applications, and you can put soft boxes on it and reflectors and things like that. So they buy that, and then they strip this out of it, and this goes in the trash can, and then they put their thing inside the box. So they just want the box. And they can probably get the whole thing for, I don't know, 150 bucks or something. I don't know, the box, right? So it's worth that money just for the box. And then they just throw this away. Anyway, so part of it came my way. There was a bunch of these. I just got one of them. What it is there is something called chip on board, a COB. So this is a 200 watt COB, so 200 watts of power. So it's a really, really bright light. And of course it gets really, really hot. And so it's on a thermal pipe, a heat pipe, with a whole bunch of fins on it. So when you're doing video, you don't want a fan, because that will get in the way of the audio or the movie you're making, right? And so these are supposed to be dead quiet lights. And so there's no moving parts in this. There's no fans. So it's really, really, really quiet. All right, so how does it work? Well, the chip on board, this LED, just needs some power. It needs a lot of power, 200 watts, so it needs some power. So there's two wires that come out the back. These two wires here are the LED. And then there's an extra two wires here that go up to the front to a thermocouple. So you can monitor the heat at the LED, all right? And then there's a control board, and actually the other side of the control board there's an LCD panel with some menu systems and stuff to control the brightness and things like that, okay? And on the back of the board is a little RF unit, and it comes with an RF remote, so you can turn this, control the lamp with remote control. Now this is a special power supply. It outputs plus 12 and plus 5 just to power up a board like this. They're actually not even using the plus 5. They're just using the plus 12. So the plus 12 comes onto this board, all right? And that powers up the control circuitry. But the real power that goes into the LED is in here. It's 54 volts at 4 amps, okay? So 5 times 4, yes, 200 watts, right? And it says, I adjust. So one of these pins here, okay, the purple wire here, the controller chip here can use this wire to tell the power supply how much current to deliver, okay? And so this is a constant current supply with settable current. So that's the way that works. So 54 volts, 0 to 4 amps, okay? And you control it with this line. So it's pretty fancy little power supply here. All right, so let's see if the thing works. We will put a suicide cord on it. Let's see here. All right, let me flip some switches, get you guys reimagined here. All right, let's flip the power switch here. And wow, that is bright. I gotta point it someplace else. Let's point it over there. Yeah, that sucker's bright. Bright, bright, bright. So let's look at the display here, and it says it's at 36% brightness. So let's turn it up. Oh man, is that bright. Oh, I wish you were here. Yeah, oh, 100%. Oh man, that is bright. That is bright. Let's turn it down. It's 5,600 degrees Kelvin temperature, which is good for video. 5,500K is like a standard for video. You can turn it all the way down to 10%, which is nice. Anyway, you can monitor the temperature either in Fahrenheit or centigrade. And yeah, let's see here. We'll push the button here. What's this button do? That does that one. That does that one. Okay, let's hold it down. Nope. All right, so here is the remote. So the remote, there we go. I can turn it off. I can turn it on with the remote. And I can set, let's see, change groups. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, you get the idea. You can dim it from the remote, and some of their fancy versions you can change the color temperature, but not on this particular unit. So anyway, off. There we go. Let's get rid of the suicide cord here. All right, I want to take a look at the board here. It's got a microprocessor that can talk to the LCD directly. Some lines go out directly to the LCD. And it's got a little chip over here that's some kind of power supply chip. 12 volts comes in, and this probably generates a different voltage for the, maybe 3.3 volts or something for the display. There's a pass transistor over here. And yeah, there you go. It's got a SMA on it, so you can hook up an external antenna. It's got this little funny little red loop here. It's the antenna right now, works fine. And then a closer look at the heat pipe, which is always fascinating to me. Yeah, so these are copper pipes, and they have a liquid in them. I don't remember what the liquid is. Freon? Something? I forget. There's some kind of liquid in here that when it's on the place where it gets hot, it gets vaporized. It boils. And that vapor then travels up the tube until it gets to these fins. And in those fins, it cools it down. And then it turns into a liquid again. And then it can repeat that process. So it doesn't require any fan to do that. So yeah, it's pretty cool. A lot of money in just the heat sink here. All right. So anyway, there you go. Just kind of a fun widget for the day. I'm not exactly sure what I'll do with it. I might make it into a video light. Every once in a while, I would like a video light. Maybe buy a softbox for it. I think I have a softbox. I know I've got a set of umbrellas. That's from the old days. I used to do a lot of photography back in the old days. And I've got a brown line flash setup, but I could use the umbrellas and stuff for this. Anyway, there you go. Little weird object for the day.